What's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with a new movie. The name of this movie is What If Naruto Was Ghost Spider. And yeah guys, it is an official version of Spider-Man from Marvel Comics. I was playing Spider-Man PC, the PS4 version of it, and let's just say I was able to unlock this suit and my god, it was amazing. It was a combination of, Ghost Rider and Spider-Man combined. And as you guess from the title, it is like that. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Roll the intro. Our story begins 4 years after the QB attack in Konohagakure no Sato. It was October 10th and it was nighttime. It was raining that day and it was a cold night as well. People, or more like children, were celebrating the QB's defeat while the older generation were just reminiscing and drinking away their sorrows, trying to numb the feelings of their loved ones who have died and departed from this world, all because of the cursed Biju, while some of the other ones were out there on a hunt for a demon, and that demon was in the form of a 4-year-old kid. As you go in an alleyway to see, a 4-year-old kid was slammed to the wall as his blood splattered there as he fell down, clutching his stomach. As a drunken shinobi then said, "Today you'll die, demon. You will be facing the justice of Konoha's people, and I will execute you." "What have I done?" said a weak voice. "What have you done, you ask? Even after all these years. Maybe you have forgotten after you wore this human skin," he said, grabbing Naruto by the shoulder and shaking him violently. "And today you will pay for this." As he looked towards his accomplices and nodded at them as they grabbed Naruto and stabbed their kunai straight through his palms and feet, as Naruto screamed in pain, but his face was muffled with a hand so his screams couldn't be heard, as then became the torture that led on continuously for 3 hours, and the people just laughed and celebrated. With each drop of blood, they felt satisfaction, like they were achieving something, and yet a part of their own souls told them that this was wrong. But that voice was deeply buried by the satisfaction that they were feeling. It was the adrenaline that they were feeling after killing a kid who was helpless against them. But this was not a kid. They were trying to justify this. This was the QB no Yoko in a human skin who has taken away their loved ones, destroyed their homeland almost, and, last but not least, killed their Kage, their beloved Yellow Flash. And now they were getting their revenge, finishing what the Yondam started. And today is the end of the demon. And after some time, Naruto's eyes were dull, completely lifeless, and he was not even moving or twitching, as they finally halted and dragged out their weapons, as a squishing sound was heard as well. I gotta wash these weapons with holy water after this. I don't want demon stains on my tools. Neither do I. You, check his vitals. It's done. He's dead now. And so are you, said a voice, as chirping sound of birds was heard, and last time they saw something was a red eye, a lone red eye, and a huge amount of lightning. "Right, kitty," as the voice said, and then everything turned red and black, as we now see Kakashi standing there, covered in blood, panting heavily. Monsters. All of these motherfuckers are monsters. None of them are good humans. And that is when his team arrived there. "Kakashi, what in the hell do you think you're doing?" As that is when one of his team members stopped the others. "Look, Kakashi, what happened here?" said calmly a woman in a mask. "They killed him. He's dead," Kakashi said, as the rain started to pour more heavily and wash away the blood that was dried on him and dried on Naruto's dead body. As he took out the kunais that was still attaching his body to the wall and picked him up. "I'm gonna bring him to the morgue to get him prepared. Go inform the Hokage what has transpired." because of his negligence. As after that, Kakashi disappeared. He shouldn't. Shut up. You know what has just happened? Even Hokage-sama will feel guilty after this. We have to go now and inform him. As now we go towards Hiruzen Sarutobi, as he was looking towards the village. Something doesn't feel right. Why do I feel that such catastrophe is about to happen? And then, suddenly, his guts come true as an Anbo arrived. Hokage-sama, bad news. As I suspected. What? What happened? Some people tried to hurt Naruto? Well, yes. Is he okay now? Well, no. Is it serious? Yes, he's dead. I'm sorry, what? Hiruzen said, after thinking for a bit. His mind didn't register the thought of him dying. I'm sorry, what? Can you come again? He is dead. He was killed by the civilians. Then where were you? Hiruzen yelled out, slamming his fist on the table. His table, and smashing it into his billion splinters. His chakra was overflowing. Hokage-sama, we were returning from the mission. I am from Team Ryu. I see. Where is Kakashi? He was the first one who sensed Naruto's chakra depleting fast, and he arrived there. And once he did, we followed him suit, and we saw what happened. He took him to the morgue. He told us to inform you. I see. Where did you go, and the rest? They're with him. I was the only one who was sent here. I see. Take me there. Hi. As after that, some time later, we arrived at the morgue to see that Kakashi was just standing there, lifelessly, as in front of him was Naruto, prepared in a burial clothes and already given a bath with the rain and by Kakashi on his own. His wounds still visible, and deep bruises as well. His body turned pale, and his eyes, which were lifeless, yet open to be closed, because it was the duty of the Kage to close the eyes of a fallen hero. As that is when Hiruzen arrived. Oh my god, it is true. What did you think? What did you expect? Said a heartbroken Kakashi, looking at his Kage. I told you these people. If you let them have control over him, they wouldn't. And yet you did. He's dead because of you. It is my mistake, Kakashi. I am the one who caused this. But what must I tell them? Who? Who is there to tell? His parents are dead, and so is he now. Nobody's left here to tell. As for Jiraiya, he can go fuck himself, for all I care. He never gave a damn about the kid. And now, the only burden he saw and a connection to his student is gone. He should be happy now. Kakashi said, as he was having a mental breakdown. His only lost connection and his only will to live has just died. So it was bound to happen. He has failed for the third time to protect someone dear to him. First was his friend Obito, then was his other teammate Ren, and now his little brother figure Naruto. He couldn't do a damn thing. What was the purpose of this all? Living and suffering again and again the same thing. And that is when Hiruzen mentioned something that shook him to the core. I'm talking about Minato and Kushina. What? What are you talking about, old man? Have you finally gone snail? Kakashi, this is a Kage that you're talking to. Enough. I need to hear this as well. There's something that you're hiding, Hokage-sama. Said Yuga. Unfortunately, there is, Yuga. Kakashi. It was Minato and Kushina who requested this to not to be told to even you two, and Jiraiya and Tsunade as well. I'm sorry, but what it is that you're talking about? They were afraid that someone was after, well, the QB. So, they left their kid here? Is that it? To be a bait? No. They took the real Jinchuriki away. Naruto only possessed the soul of the QB. The chakra remained within the second Jinchuriki. There was another Jinchuriki? Said Tenzo. Yes. It was not possible for an infant child to contain the complete Biju. So, he splitted the soul, splitted the chakra into two parts. The half chakra remains in Kushina, and half of it is in their daughter Mito, Naruto's older sister. And Naruto was the one who got the soul. Then why didn't they bring him along? Because the village needed its Jinchuriki, and they needed to fake their death. It was a spot-on plan, but I noticed it, so Minato had to tell me but also made me promise to never reveal this to anyone. I trusted him at the time because I thought that it was his right judgment and what he was saying was true. And he made me promise that Naruto will be fine if I reveal to them that who he was. And now it is time to tell them that I have failed. I failed miserably. And their son paid the price. So he willingly left his son here? Even Kushina Sensei? All that about Uzumaki's and putting their loved ones before anything. All for naught? I'm sorry, but it is the harsh truth. I will inform them. No, you will not. You certainly will not. Hokage-sama, with all due respect, let the things continue on. Naruto has died because of our negligence and the thing they have went for. If we try to disturb them now, it will all be for naught. Let's just hope and pray that one thing that they are doing is correct. God forbid if it is not, then I will personally kill that son of a bitch with my own hands, said Kakashi before leaving, disappearing when the thunder boomed. As did Yukao. Stanzo then said, Hokage-sama, don't mind his words. I know they're stressed out, and with a huge amount of infatuation they had with Naruto after the so-called death of their mentors. Well, let's just say after finding out that they willingly left their son to the wolf's den, they're not happy, and they want answers, but they also want them to suffer like they have. As for Naruto, he was an unfortunate lost soul, a little soul lost because of the plannings between us adults, paying the price, the ultimate one. Prepare for his funeral. He will be buried right next to the fake graves of his parents. That is the least I can do. And the next day, a private funeral was held where only the clan heads were allowed to attend, alongside with Kakashi and the Team Ryu and Guy. And after the funeral happened, many of the, shinobi's clan heads were called to the council meeting alone, as did the elders, as Hiruzen was there alongside with Kakashi and the rest of the Team Ryu. Today I'm here, right after the funeral, to call you to the meeting. The reason for that is because there's something that I have been hiding from all of you. And that is, Minato and Kushina are alive. And this caused them to go into shock. What? What do you mean, Hokage-sama? This can't be possible. We witnessed them die. I was there myself. No. That was their blood clones. They are alive and away from us. They will return after some time. God knows how much time, but they will return. Minato promised me this much. And he left Naruto in our care. And unfortunately, that is something we failed to achieve. And we have decided to not tell them. Why? Because it is pointless to tell them, said Kakashi, butting in. They didn't care for him. They in a heartbeat thought that Naruto will be the fall guy for Mito if anything happens, since he contained only the soul. So why should we care of informing them? Naruto was a curious little soul who died unfortunately, and he will remain as such in our hearts. People of Konoha, those disgusting creatures, Setsuzumi, they're celebrating his death, and yet they don't even know who he really is. And when they will find out, they will regret it. As much as I would like to continue on talking about this, it is best for all of us to spend some time with our family. It has given us a lot of rude awakenings of what we have been doing with our kids. If not all of you, then some of us are, said Fugaku Uchiha, looking towards Hiyashi, who also nodded, as all of them departed, leaving only Hiruzen and Jiraiya and Kakashi there. So what now? Jiraiya and his spies are everywhere, even including in our village. They might reach his ears faster than ever. You're goddamn right it did. What in the hell happened to him? You were supposed to protect him, Sensei. I was the only one? Weren't you also involved? And you said that... I said that you will protect him from within. I'll protect him from the outwards, from the eyes of the other villages, making him invisible, and that is something that I have achieved and done. You were absent from the boy's life, being his godfather and all. Shut up, both of you, said Hiruzen. It is not a point of blaming each other. As Kakashi and Jiraiya had a standoff. Enough! As they looked towards Jiraiya. So what now? I heard what is going on, and to be honest, I'm pissed at Minato for doing this. But then again, it is my fault. I told him the goddamn prophecy, and he took it literally. Coming out of the mouth of an opium-speaking 500 years toad. He took it literally. Even I thought it was, at some point, a joke. Damn it, Sensei. I just wished we all do. We all wish we could have done something for him. So what are we gonna do now? As I said, nothing. And let's just hope that the kid he thinks is the child of prophecy really is. And as for Naruto, that unfortunate poor little soul is dead, and let's just hope and pray that he's in a better place. As after that, Konoha went on about its life, and sooner or later Naruto's whole, incident was forgotten. But only few people remembered him. Jiraiya, who was a drinking mess now because he always felt guilty. Hiruzen, who was still haunted by the smiling face of a kid Naruto. And so was Kakashi. More than anyone was Kakashi and Yukao, two of the protectors of Naruto. And another third person, an Anbu known as Vizo. Itachi, who also thought of Naruto as a second little brother, next to Sasuke, and adored him as well, because of his childlike antics and his behavior. He loved Sasuke, don't get him wrong, but Naruto, he also loved him as a brother. He was just too much energetic and curious. Now, in the night time, we see him standing there, after many years, in his Anbu gear, his mask right next to his hip attached there, with his Chikoto on his back, as he laid down flowers on his grave. I'm sorry, Naruto. It seems I have to break the promise of keeping the peace. For peace to be prevailed, one side must bow down or be killed, and I have chosen that side. It is my own clan. Today I'm gonna turn traitor, but hopefully many people will live on, and many innocents will be spared, and the Uchihas, may they find peace like you. As his tears fell down on his grave. I'm gonna leave my other brother traumatized, and one is already dead. What kind of a Nissan am I? Damn it. I wish there was some other choices that I could take, but there are none. As after that he disappeared, and 2 days later the news spread out of the Uchiha massacre, and the only lone Uchiha surviving. It was Uchiha Sasuke. As currently we see him standing at the same spot where Naruto's grave was. You know, I never got it why, but my Nissan liked you. And when he introduced you to me, I was annoyed out, quite literally annoyed by you. It was only when you were gone I realized that how much I cared about you, you damn idiot. I still miss you, I guess. My only brother, Naruto. I wish you were here. As his eyes morphed into 3 tomos. I wish you were here, so we could have stopped him together. As his heartbeat was rising, and so was his rage with each passing second, as the memories of that night displayed in his eyes and mind, as his eyes began to bleed, and then his eyes morphed once more. 7-year-old Sasuke Uchiha has awoken, Mangekyo Sharingan, as he looked towards the metal plate in which Naruto's name was written on. He was shocked. I got his eyes. As then he, for a moment, an instant saw Naruto's visage, looking at him sadly. Don't do it. Was a whisper voice of Naruto he heard, as his eyes widened, as he looked towards to his eyes. Naruto? Don't do it, said a voice again. And Sasuke closed his eyes as tears fell down, and Sasuke broke down. Why are you stopping me now? I have the power to defeat him, to avenge my clan. You're right, said Sasuke after realizing what Naruto was trying to tell him. I must train. I must not let this power get to my head. I have just achieved it. I must train hard, Naruto. You have shown me the right path even in your death. I'm sorry, brother, to burden you. But I must promise you this much. I will avenge my family. And I will bring Itachi to justice. And then I'll be back. Until then, I'll never come back here. As he laid the flowers and disappeared, only for Itachi to be seen sitting on a tree and sighing with closed eyes as his own tears fell down. I'm sorry, brothers, but it was for the best. As he disappeared in a mutter of crows. As now we go towards the Namikaze Uzumaki family. As more 3 years have passed and Mito has reached at the age of 12 and has become a proficient Konoichi as well. She has already mastered the Hiraishin, completed the Rasengan into Rasen Shuriken, and not only that, was able to use Kyuubi's chakra into the golden KCM1 state perfectly now, and so was Kushina. And that is when they found a drunken Jiraiya in the Land of Fire's capital, as he was literally thrown into a river floating, deep dark bags under his eyes, as he was dragged out of the river. As Kushina then said, "Ugh, he reeks of alcohol. Kachan, who is this man?" "This is a man that is quite important to our family. God knows why he's in this situation." As after that, they brought him inside their house, only for Minato to arrive and quite be worried over his sensei. He waited, and they waited for their sensei to awaken. It took 2 days for Jiraiya to finally awaken. "Minato, is that you?" "Here, have some water, sensei." "Thanks. So you really are alive, huh?" "I found out from sensei." "What? He told everyone?" "To be honest, he told everyone quite a few years ago. At least the clan heads and Kakashi and Yugao." As Kushina, Minato flinched and didn't look happy. Why would he do that? He promised us something bad happened a few years back. What happened? He looked towards Mito, as the parents instantly realized. "Mito, can you go outside? There's something that we need to discuss private." As after Mito left the house in the backyard, they activated their seals. What happened to Naruto? He's dead. Jiraiya straight out said that. He's gone. Dead. What do you mean, sensei? He's dead? Said Minato after registering what he has just mentioned. His only living son that he has left at the village, in the protection of the village, has died? Who was it? It must have been Eva. It must have been Kumo. Someone from outside of the village, or someone of the spies that were sent here. Assassins, maybe? He was trying to decipher so many people from outside. None from the outside, Minato. From within. It was your own people who killed them. Sensei tried. Sensei tried his best. So did we. I never did try my best though. Kakashi did. And the rest. But in the end it didn't matter. All of it was for naught. Everything went down the drain. They killed him when he was 4. All those years ago he died. And his blood is on my hand. All of our hands. Damn us all. We couldn't protect a kid. How are we gonna protect anyone? What do you mean, Jiraiya? They were supposed to protect him, keep him safe, not kill him. Sensei warned him, Kushina, but they weren't ready to listen. They thought of him as a demon, rather than thinking of him as a hero, as you wanted. Why would you say to Sensei that he should reveal Naruto's Jinchuriki status? I thought that it might help them to give some clarity that Naruto is the hero that they must protect. I was wrong. We have to go back, Kushina. It has been a long time, and Mito has come way too far and succeeded. We have to go back. I'll go pack the stuff. And that is when Kushina and Mito were packing their stuff, as well as Minato's, a toad appeared. As Minato and Jiraiya was shocked to see the said toad, it was Pa, and he did not look happy one bit. Jiraiya, Minato, the prophecy has been altered with. And you know what that means. What do you mean? That means that you talked, Jiraiya. Okay, I did. I only told Minato though. And he might have told Sensei. God damn it, Jiraiya, I told you to keep this a secret. Prophecies have the power to influence. And influence can be dangerous if you try it for your own sake. And that is something you have done. Either you or Minato have, or Hiruzen have. We can never be too sure. What has happened? It is not good. You all are to be called back. The clan has to assemble, meaning you two as well. But Mito, she's a newcomer. You are the seasoned ones. The new generation is to be left alone. After all, they're just tadpoles. We are the older toads, and it is on our shoulder the responsibility lies. And so are we to be called there. Do not be late. As after that, in an instant, both of them were summoned back to the Mount Miyaboku, after informing Kushina and Mito of what was going on. As after arriving there, they saw that Kamamaru was outside and he looked at both of them with rage. Why in the hell would you talk? Who did you tell about the prophecy? Do you know what this means? You have betrayed the clan. Are you ready to pay for the consequences of this? As now Minato and Jiraiya understood the consequences of telling the prophecy. But the old toad was saying, wait, but I thought that you thought something you did for the first time, which was good, turned out to be bad, Jiraiya. Bad! The kid is dead. I can't see the future. The prophecy is no more. It is nailed. Wait, does that mean that... Yes, it's a 50-50 chance now. 50 chance the world is going to be destroyed or it's gonna just survive. That's all. But there is no child of prophecy no more that I can see. The future is only in flames, Jiraiya. Or nothing. Either way, it's both bad. What do you mean it's bad? If it's nothing, then that means it's not peaceful, you damn idiot. I can't see nothing, meaning no humans, just plain grass fields. There is not even chakra there. You know what that means? There will be nothing. There will be no more shinobis, konoichis, villages. There will be no shinobi world when there is no chakra. And there will certainly be no longer us summoning clans as well. You just have signed away the will and the soul of the very own chakra and the living embodiment of this earth. So what are you gonna do? Do you wish to turn yourself into stones and remain here for 1,000 years as punishment, or banish yourself from the clans? This is the least I can do for you. As now they were both shocked. You can't do this. You are going to tell me now what I must do and what mustn't? I am the elder of this clan. And even if all of them think that I am calm and collected, they must not forget that I am an elder and I hold the most power. And that is when his power was unleashed and they were afraid to see the old calm toad who they thought was a fool to act like this. No, choose. Please banish them from the clan, said Fukusaka. I know they are idiots, but please banish them. How long their banishment will last? 2 years. For 2 years we will not aid you, Jiraiya. And Minato no Mikaze. You are to not summon us, or otherwise your contract will be void, and we will no longer be allied to Konoha in general, and so long with Mito as well. I see. We won't summon you. I'm sorry for what it's worth. Sorry won't change anything, boy. And let's just hope and pray that some miracle happens and the prophecy is back to where it was. As after that, both of them were summoned back. As now we see them arriving back at their safe house that was in Land of Fire. As Minato just planted down on the seat. Sensei, I guess Yes, Minato, we fucked up big time. What happened? What are you? We are banned from summoning the toads. They're mad at us for what we have done. The prophecy, it was not how it's supposed to be. We have changed it. It's either destruction or being us no more. And either way it's not good. We must do something. And now we go towards Konoha 1 year later. It has been 1 year. Some paranormal activity has been on the rise that has been going on around the elemental nations. Many people have been found dead, their souls sucked out, and their eyes turned into charcoal, their bodies turned blue. It is as if some sort of demon has done this. Not as in demon as in protection of the Bijus. a literal demon walking amongst humans. Some have seen him, blue flames covering his skeletal-like face, complete white skin, and a huge black spider on the back, or what it looks like to be. People call him the ghost spider, and they have witnessed him going on and on in different villages. He can swing in the trees, completely silent, and his webs are laced with blue flames that are similar to his face that are there. The blue eternal flames. And they burn through the very soul of those they are intacted to. And he is the justifier from hell. And many have witnessed him passing by them, saving them. But those who lived were traumatized. And that is the extent of it. As now we see that Minato and Kushina were back after 1 year. And we see Hiruzen was reading this in the articles that was in the Times of the Elemental Nation newspaper. The newspaper of the whole Elemental Nation. As he threw it down on the table. Jesus. My Kami, what the hell is wrong with people? Anything? Today they will write about any sort of myths and urban legends. Ghost spider. Yeah. Like that ever exists. And that is when Ananbu arrived. Kage-sama. Minato Namikaze and his family has been spotted entering Konoha, and they are arriving here. I see. As Ananbu arrived, they're dashing. Hokage-sama, bad news. What? Spider ghost has been sighted. And Danzo-sama, alongside with Koharu and Homura, are killed by him. What? As Hiruzen was then seen on the crime scene. Oh my god. Poor souls, what happened to them? As Inuichi tried to decipher them, only for him to come out traumatized. I can hear only one voice and I can see many things. What's going on? They're burning in hell. Literal hell, Hokage-sama. You need to calm down, Inuichi. They're in hell. Their soul is no longer there. It's rotting in hell. What I saw was what partially hell looked like. And that being, Ghost Spider, is real. And he's after those who have the stench of sins, much greater than ever. And he's only targeting them. As that is when Minato and Kushina arrived there. We heard what happened. Now is not a good time, Minato. Kushina. We need to talk, said Kushina. It can wait. Something is much more important now. No, it's not. I need answers and I need them right now. You see that something terrifying is going on right now, Kushina. And I need to get to the bottom of it. Like it or not, I'm still as the acting Kage of this village and you must respect me as one. As Kushina then said, fine. How longer, old man? I will tell you and call for you once I'm ready. Until then, go home and relax. Let me take care of this mess. As after that, we go towards Minato and Kushina and his family as they finally arrive to their house. As they finally threw their backs. Seriously, what does that old man think he is? I asked him nicely that we need to talk, and he says that to me? I mean, seriously, and you just stood there. Kushina, for fuck's sake, calm down. I need to think. That spider ghost, whatever it is, it's real. The entry in the bingo book of mentioning him as a question mark rank, it means that he's a dangerous entity. A literal demon. A demon on a loose, sending people down to hell. Do you know what it means? It could be anyone. Because in the shinobi world, everyone is. At least even the innocent ones are. Well, their hands are drenched with sins and blood. I mean, look at us. We have killed as well. But we kill to protect. And so do they. That is what we are all doing. He could be coming for us. And if not for all, then me too as well. Do you want that to happen? No. No, I'm not gonna let that creature touch my daughter. Then you best believe that we must look into this as well. And wait patiently. You mustn't as it was a voice of Jiraiya as he arrived there as well. I am tracking it down, and I'm keeping Sensei up to date as well. He appeared 1 year ago, as that is when Hiruzen called for them through an envoy. Let's talk in the Hokage office. As after that, Hiruzen was seen together with the rest of them in the Hokage office. I see that now all of you are here. Good. Now let us begin with the spider ghost stuff. Jiraiya began the debriefing. As I was saying, it appeared 1 year ago. He has, well, from the pictures that I was able to get through my spy network, he wears this white skin or suit that looks like a skin, and his frame is that of a teen. And not only that, it's complete white, and his face is complete skeleton that is lit up with blue flames. And these flames are also in his webs that he shoots from his wrists. I don't know how it's possible, but it comes out of there, laced with blue flames, and sometimes simply, I was able to decipher that. He has the ability to use that flames to his advantage. What do these flames do? Sachikaku, if they touch your body, you'll turn into a charcoal, and your soul will be departing to hell straight. As Inoichi flinched. And next thing is his tear. There are no eyes there. Yes, his black hues, they are his eyes. He will make you see through his black pool straight through the gates of hell, and your soul forever will be trapped there, being tortured by the victims of your, well, misdeeds and sins, as I believed. I have been asking around the fire temple as well. It is a similar version of a Ghost Rider demon from the Western mythology. A what? Some humans in the West have made deals with the demon, or, well, devil, as they call it. And they were able to get these abilities. They were his executioner, and they were sent out as the Ghost Riders to bring in the damn demon and the lost who are on the run from the asylum of the dead. And it is something like that, but much worse. It has the abilities of a spider, infused human. You know what that means? Heightened senses, as well as super strength. I have literally seen him do the same feats that Tsunade has done with years worth of training, with the little body of his. So what are we gonna do about him? Let's just say this. 100 Anbus from Iwa have ambushed him. And you know what happened? Not even a single scratch. Iwa Anbus are no joke, said Hiyashi Yuga. I have witnessed them myself in action. They're no joke. Even I, and my father, the greatest fighters amongst the Yuga, was not able to come out unscratched. And yet he was. That is something that is beyond. But what I am able to gather is that he is somewhere around to be at the age of similar to a Ganon, at least. A Ganon, you say? A kid with this much of a power, roaming around freely. Many of the villages must be eyeing for him, to make him join their cause. And some of the bad people as well, such as, tell them, Jiraiya, Akatsuki, another menace that we need to take care of. Who is this Akatsuki? It's a group, as they call themselves at least, group of salvation. It is formed by the missing as-rank shinobis of different villages, such as Hidan, Kakazu, Sasori, Deidara, and Kisame Hoshigaki, Itachi, Uchiha, and Pain, their leader, and my own student, Konan. Meaning Nagato and Yahiko will be there as well. And many more there are. How many are there? 10 to 11 maybe. I know this much for a certainty that Orochimaru was once amongst them, but left for his own cause later on, departing ways with them. But I haven't been able to keep an eye on him, and he is also included in this list. So, why is he here? Orochimaru, let's just be honest. He is an evil genius who wants to know what's behind that, and he will be interested in these powers and abilities, because he too have a goal to achieve. And if this helps him, then you know what that means. He will be there. Good. As that is when we go towards the graveyard, as Kakashi was there, praying and showing his respects to Naruto. Well, Naruto, my brother, today your family. No, those traitors are here. I wish I could, but I can't. I'm a coward, maybe, but I can't. I just wish I could have done something for you. To this day, I can't. As that is when he was letting out his emotions, his gaze fell, and his eyes landed on a figure standing deep far into the shadows of the bushes. His skeletal face caught the eye, more importantly the Sharingan eye that was visible, as Kakashi's eyes widened. As he blinked to see the figure disappeared, with his Sharingan he chased after that figure, only to be captured by it. Soon after, a long chase. "You innocent," said the voice. Deep, grumbly voice, but yet a voice of a kid that he knew resembled someone. Naruto? No. I'm dead. I'm Ghost Spider, or as they call. Naruto said in a deep, grumbling voice. "So you really are Naruto." "Naruto is dead, Nissan. Move on, please. I don't wish to see you like this. You're innocent. You never hurted anybody." "I killed Naruto." "What do you mean?" "I couldn't protect anybody. I killed a lot of people and yet failed." "You killed to protect. So does everyone. Some enjoy it. You don't. You kill only when you need to. I know this shinobi world and extends with the sins, even you to some extent. But that doesn't mean that I'm after you. I'm after only those who are damned and lost and are reincarnate of the demons. And my next target is in the nearby village, Land of Waves." "You mean a bridge builders, or, the trader known as Gato?" "You know about him." "Yes." As that is when Kakashi's team surrounded him. "Surrender now. Come with us peacefully. We have heard everything, Naruto." "We don't want to hurt you," said Yugao as she came in front of Naruto, as Naruto then turned away. "Don't turn away, Naruto. Look at me. Tell us what happened. I don't think that you would like what happened. You wouldn't think I'm nice. There's nothing in this world that will make me think that you are a monster, Naruto. Not even this form. I for God's sake changed your diapers and thought of you as my own son, if anything else. So, tell me what happened." As Naruto looked down, "I'll tell you." As everyone witnessed, the ghost figure began to disappear as his skin appeared normally, as did his white skin, turning into his normal human skin with clothes. The same clothes that he wore the day he died. It was a big white yukata that he wore. As he was standing there, bare feet. "I'll tell you everything." "Oh my god, Naruto, you're alive!" As Yugao couldn't take it and hugged her little brother. No, her son that she rose herself alongside with Kakashi, trying his best as well. As did he. I wish I could have came back sooner, but I have time, and time is of essence. I need to do some things if I want my life back, and because of that I couldn't come back much earlier. Half of it is done, and half is still left undone, which I must do. You will do that later, but as of now you're going with us back. As Naruto was forced to come back to the Anbu's headquarters, and one of the Anbus, who was loyal to Minato, has informed him of such news. As now we see Minato and Hiruzen, who have heard what the Anbus said, dashing towards the Anbu's headquarters, mainly Kakashi's room, as they bursted through the door to see Naruto sitting there in some of the Anbu clothes. "Naruto? Oh my god, it really is you!" As Naruto was being hugged by Minato, as he was being hugged by Kushina, Naruto only remained frozen, his eyes widened like they were caught doing something bad. As Naruto looked at all of them, as his eyes finally landed on his Gigi, the face that his Gigi made literally broke his heart. Shocked, feeling betrayed, You're alive? No. I'm partially alive, Gigi. It's almost sundown. I must leave. I'm sorry, but I cannot stay here. I've told them everything, and they will tell you what has happened. As Naruto began to see that his hand was turning back into skeleton, and white skin was appearing. I have to go, he said, hiding his hand, as he dashed through past them. As Mito was the only one chasing after Naruto, because she was standing way behind. Naruto, wait! No, stop her! Said Jiraiya, said Kakashi, as nobody listened. As Jiraiya said, I'll go after them. You remain here. Tell us what he told you. You go? Is he? As after that, they saw the ghost spider leaving. Is that the ghost spider? Said Minato. That demon! He needs to be taken down. No! Said Kakashi. He stopped his sensei from leaving as the ghost spider escaped Konoha. Why would you stop me? Oh my god! Mito! Naruto! As they dashed to the rooftop to see Mito standing there with shock, and so was Jiraiya. Is everything fine, Sensei? Where's Naruto? We just saw him left. He was the ghost spider. What? What are you... Yes, Naruto is the ghost spider. As this shocked everyone. Except for, well, obviously, Nigao as well as Kakashi. As after that, a private meeting in Minato's house was called. Okay, so tell us what he told you. He told us that, well, the day he died was the day he met a figure. A figure that was sitting on a throne. A throne that was completely dark. And that figure was skeleton and almost ghost-like with a sinister voice. It was the Shinigami. Shinigami? Yes. Naruto told him the first thing he saw after waking up was the Shinigami himself. What else did he tell you? Said Hiruzen. He said that, well, Shinigami created this hybrid monster to hunt down the demons, the monster that escaped his, well, prison, and gave Naruto a task if he wanted his life back. And that task was to hunt them down until he reached at the age of 15, giving him only, well, few years. So Naruto had to train there for a few, and for the next few, he were to be sent back. Unfortunately, his training took a long time until he came to the conclusion and inner peace with the other spirit and bonded with it. And that is why Naruto and him are now one, becoming the new ghost spider, as we call him. And he is on a mission to hunt down the corrupted souls who have reincarnated into the people known as tyrants today. So that is why many people are dying. And that is why he killed Koharu, Homura, and Danzo. And he said that their souls were of those of the three most dangerous demons ever. Who would have known that the people who were the most respected and redeemable ones were the so-called demons. Well, you say that demons have a knack of hiding themselves in the plain sight, acting as if they are like saints to those others, and they are the most important figures. They always like the powerful and the most important roles in society. That is why they delusion them to corrupt the others. And that is why Konoha is corrupted now. He has given out the list of the people who have they converted to join and worship them. And he's gonna hunt them down soon. So what must we do to stop this? Are you insane, Sensei? You still want to stop this? Said Kakashi to Minato, who wanted to do this. Yes, he has no right to kill them. I mean, he is following the orders of the Shinigami, a literal god. You want to go against a god? Do you know what you're trying to say here? Naruto says that if you stop him, he will die. Not only that, some other will get his powers and they will be continued to be sent back here again and again and again until there's nothing left but the prophecy. For God's sake, Minato, not this again. You know what happened last time. We can't change this time. You are on a probation for 2 years. Do you want to be banished completely? But what if the prophecy becomes true? Fuck that. If it happens, so it happens. We are the cause of it. We have to endure it. And Naruto should be announced as your son. What do you think? Should he now? The truth to be revealed? I think it is time that people know what kind of sorrow and mistake they have caused to their own Kage. They must know about this grievance that they have caused me. Good. But what about Naruto? Said Mito. He's out on his own. What if he gets hurt? He's partially immortal. He can't die. Even if it hurts, it will heal. He just has to endure like he has been for the past years. Damn it. As now we go towards Naruto, as Konoha and some people were left in deep shock as Naruto was moving fast in the woods, swinging one tree from another until he jumped way up high into the sky as time began to slow down for a bit, as his black hues looked towards the moon. Peaceful. Yeah, I know. We must hunt down the demons. Time is of essence. I like you, Naruto, and I want you to live on. Yeah, same could be said about you, Ghosty. As, let's just say, Ghost Spider, his counterpart, grumbled. What? I don't like it. Come on, I'm not gonna share this to anyone. Still, I hate it. Oh, come on, don't be like that. Was just trying to ease up the mood. Are you sure you're okay? No, I'm not. I guess I'm just trying to cheer myself up. Everything will be over soon. Stay strong. It is almost done. After this, 2 more demons remain. They are the most hardest to crack as well. I know. Babylus and Albion. Both needed to be found, sent to hell or kill. I know we're proficient at it. We'll do it. Just need to find them and focus on completing this task. Shinigami is after something and he doesn't like to go back on his word. But if you fail, I will be sent back in your stead. And I certainly don't want that. But I thought that you would, in the beginning you would. Wanted that. I did. But then again, after seeing you interact with them, I think that there is some good people here. Who only, as you said, kill to protect. Not kill innocent because they like it. But as you said, there are those who like it. And they will be taken care of along the way. As they finally swing down, as more intensely they swing by, as some birds chirp throughout in the night. As we go towards Kato's hideout, move along! And you, today you bastard will die in front of your own village, and they will be heartbroken, you bastard! What? Bastard like us? Well, they are at the top end. We are the ones who hold the power and the cards. I heard you had a wife. Changing the topic though. What's she like? As he licked his lips, I bet she's tasty. You monster! If you touched her, He was punched in the guts. You will what? You can't do anything. You know what? I'll do something to you before. I'll strangle you to death in front of your very wife's eye, and then I'll fuck her in front of you, and then I'll kill her. As that is when the windows broke, and there stood a figure with a blazing skull. And they all were now traumatized. Their blood ran cold. You. Guilty. As that is when God then said, "No, I'm not going back. I just arrived here. Albion, you'll be going back soon." As that is when Naruto or Spider dashed towards Albion, as he was now turning to a black octopus-like huge monster who screeched as the battle commenced. The weapons were shot and the swinging happened, and a lot of projectiles were thrown. In the end, Albion was tired because of his useless visage and being a lazy demon, and the Ghost Spider with his agility was able to prosper. And that is when he said, "Ghost Burst Punch." As huge fists combined, he jumped down with huge amount of velocity and strength as black flames appeared around him, emerged with blue as a huge blast, and the demon turned into black smoke. As the man that was tied there literally pissed his pants, shaking violently. "You, what do you want from me? Innocent. Free those and leave." As after that, his ankles and hands were freed as the chains melted down. "Thank you," Sir, I'll be... Leave! As he stumbled and left as fast as he could. You could have been kind to him. I don't understand emotions. I told him to leave peacefully, but he was just... Yeah, it's bound to happen. We bound to get scared when we see someone like, very funny. I mean, seriously, you're just, funny, as I said. We must continue on. Uh-oh. Seems time's up, buddy. Not again. You wasted a lot of time that night. You shouldn't have. It was noon, and I did not thought that Kakashi-Nisan will find me. Well, I'm happy that he did, though. So am I, kid. Well, see you in the night. Try to find what you can about the others. About Babylos. And the other one. He's a slippery one. What was his name again? Zetsu. Obviously, I'll be able to find him. Good. As Ghost Spider disappeared as Naruto appeared again, wearing his Anbu gear. Good thing that Kakashi-Nisan gave me his old Anbu outfit. Well now, let's begin. As he brought out a mask, which was a blank mask, but still that shinobi mask that he wore. Okay, perfect to hide my identity. As Naruto disappeared in an instant, and with Sunshins disappeared altogether. Then you spread out about what has transpired, and many different villages have sent out their spies and interrogation teams to sense if they could find any traces of the Ghost Spider. But unfortunately, they were able to find one, an image of a kid and some people. That unfortunate was a pendant that Naruto was given by Hiruzen himself. It was an image of him, Naruto when he was 4, and Kakashi and Tukao, together in one frame, the people he liked. As it was caught by none other than Oniki. This, you have found something quite good. It is either one of the shinobis or the kid. And it is quite old picture as well from the look of it. Scan this and identify how long it has been since this is taken. And get the other Kages to be summoned to a Kage summit. Said that I requested. Code Black. Code Black meant that an emergency meeting was to be occurred because of an important meeting regarding the other village. And that is what Oniki has said and done. Because he needed answers, and so did the other villages. And they needed it fast. As now we go towards Hiruzen, as he has just handed over the hat back to Minato, who was still hopeful that his son might come back if he is able to successfully done his missions. And hopefully kill these 3 demons. No, 2 now. Hopefully this was the 3rd one, and 2 are the only ones that are remained. And that is when a black envelope arrived from the Iron Country. Oh no. This means that... Yes, said Hiruzen. Code Black has been called. See the name. Oniki. Damn it. He must have found something. A letter from Iwagakure has arrived. It's a parcel. As the parcel opened to reveal the pendant. Fuck. What? This was found in Land of Waves, he says. And he wants answers. All of them do. And he wants us to be present there. And to bring the kid there as well. How are we going to contact Naruto? You don't need to. Said Naruto as he arrived there. Naruto? My pendant was missing. I figured it out when I hitched to a town. And I had to come back. It has been a few days, and Spider and I were not able to track down the 2 demons. I still have time, so I thought I must take care of this. And they need to be informed. It will be a good thing for me if I'm there. If one of the Kages is the so-called demon, I'll just hunt him down there and then. But it can provoke into a war. So be it. I'll just send them straight to the hell. It is my fight. They're after me, and I'm not allied to Konoha. I'm a dead person already, remember? As it hurted them. Don't be hurt like that. I'm literally just ghost walking amongst humans. Be after my time. No, Naruto. You were taken before your time. That may be true, but my time is over regardless, and I'm just here on a board one. So, I don't care about the consequences. And not like I can die. Besides, I have Spidey having my back. We'll take care of them. I trust in him that much. I hope so, Naruto. Okay then, let us depart. Good. And after 1 week of preparation, they departed. It took them 1 more week to arrive at the Line of Iron. It was cold there, but Naruto didn't felt any. As after arriving there, Naruto and rest of them finally entered the council hall, where only 5 chairs remained, and each Kage had 2 people behind him. But Konoha had 3. 2 of them were Jiraiya and Hiruzen, as well as Naruto, while neither have important, second in commands with their Kages. Before anyone could say anything though, the Iron Country's leader then got up, the samurai clan's head. Before any of you begin to talk and accuse anyone, please keep in mind that this is a sacred land where it was vowed from the first council meeting that no weapons will be used, and you will be respectful for one another's opinions and will not take it too hard. Do you agree and accept these terms? Hi. Place your hats in front of each other, gentlemen. You are representing your village. Hi. Let this meeting commence. As the meeting began, as Oniki then first said, I would like to say the first things here. My people have been investigating, as many of you have as well, about the spider figure. And turns out it is from Konoha, or related to Konoha, and the kid being here now indicates that it was him. As they all looked at him, so you're the spider, huh? What are you? How do you even have that abilities? Is this some sort of Genkai? No. I am dead. I mean, I am partially dead and partially immortal. I'm here on a borrowed time from Shinigami, and it is to hunt down the demons. There was silence until some of the Kages broke out laughing. It is not of a laughing matter. What I am telling you is true. Well, please. You're not immortal. Even if you are, you have no proof. As Naruto then brought out a kunai, as everyone was instinctively on guard, as Naruto did something that shocked them all. He dug it deep into his heart and began to bring it down, dragging it all across his skin and grabbing the tear from both of his hands and ripping it open. What the hell are you doing, kid? Naruto, stop! They need to see. As what they saw shocked them. There was nothing but flames within him, as the flames begin to heal and close. You see now? These flames are flames of hell, which are engraved on my soul. I am a worker of Shinigami himself, sent here to drag the souls of the demons who have reincarnated into humans back there. Only 2 souls remain, Babyliss and Zetsu. They need to be dragged back before they cause more harm to all of you and turn your society into nothing more than savages. What do you mean? How long they have escaped? More than thousands of years ago. Damn it, that long ago, huh? It is said that the wars that you have been fighting are also the cause of them. What? Yes, they are the cause of the wars, and that is why I'm here to send them back to the hell where they belong, where they cannot hurt anyone, and repent for their sins in their prisons, being tortured. I see. So that spider, what is that then? It's a gift from Shinigami, and that is, you can talk to him. Him? He is my other counterpart, the reason I'm alive. You have to talk to them, Spidey. You know I don't like to talk. You have to. It is to clear my name, obviously. Fine. As the spider suit appeared over Naruto, as his face began to turn into a skeleton until it lit up in flames. Hello, mortals. I am the loyal servant of the Shinigami himself. The combination of spider as well as man and the Ghost Riders. You can call me Ghost Spider because that is the name that you have given me. What are you? As I have said, an agent of Shinigami, sent here to drag the demons back to hell. What if the contract is completed? What will happen then? I will return back. There will be only peace. But remember this, when the violence time arises, a new Ghost Spider will be arriving as well. It can be Naruto or many others. We will choose specifically, or Shinigami-sama will, as that is when they all gulped, and they will be targeting your souls, Nobody can hide from his eyes. I we see, but why did he arrive? People of Konoha killed the child of prophecy. It was a backup plan that the Shinigami was preparing because he knew that some of the humans, after knowing about the prophecy that his sister has sent, Kami has sent, will be altered with, and it did. Jiraiya and Minato here did. They altered the prophecy, and the child of prophecy was to bring peace and kill these demons in my stead. Naruto was killed at the age of 4. After dying, he arrived in front of the Shinigami, where he was given a deal, and that was to gain his life back, to be with his loved ones, and that is the deal he accepted. And in return, he had to drag the demons back. So I was bonded with him, and he had to train completely together to mend with one another. And henceforth, we are here. So 2 more demons, huh? And yes, one of them is already here. He looked towards Rasa, and in an instant, Bab was thrown at him with flames. As everyone was shocked to see Rasa transform into a demon, it was Babbles. Why? How can you? It was easy to see, and it was good of Naruto to bring me out. Pathetic of you, to think that you can hide behind all that sand. Asuna was shocked, and that is when the other Kages realized. Oh my god, so that was a demon, yes. And only one remains now, and he's not far away. Come out now, Zetsu. I have come for you. As Zetsu appeared finally, with 8 people engraved with veins. And those people were none other than the Akatsuki members, who were corrupted by him and were twitching violently. What have you done to them? My ability, Rider, the one you forgot. I have acted as much worse. A will of a fake goddess, who believed that she was controlling me and I'm her will. You know what? I am happy to be a servant to all, but all I need is a chaos. I mean, where's the entertainment in the world? And you're here to ruin it. And for that I must show my true colors and kill this civilization to bring out the new one so I can have my fun again. And that is where you're wrong, Zetsu. You'll be sent back. You forgot one thing, Rider. As Zetsu then stomped over Rider's chest in an instant, appearing in front of the top of him. As Rider was looking weak, as his powers are being sucked. What's going on? His powers, they're being absorbed. I am the strongest one out there, and you make the biggest mistake coming out here alone. Who said I am alone? Hakai Fuyin. What? As the Shinigami arrived. There you are, Zetsu. As with a single rip of his stomach, chains appeared, dragging his soul back. No! Why now? Of all the times now! No! As Zetsu's soul was dragged, literally dragged back, as the people under his control were finally freed. What is going on here? You're free now. As finally the Shinigami was now standing in much sophisticated clothes in front of all of them. As they saw the rider bow, Shinigami-sama. That is when they all knew who he was and bowed in front of him. You have done a wonderful job, Naruto. Rider. Are you ready to come back to your master now? Always. I know that you are feeling something. That is something beyond you. Quite surprised that the kid was able to do this to you, even Rider. Tell me what you truly feel. I truly feel that I belong with this kid. This kid and I. You are really the one. Because you complete each other. And henceforth you are to remain here. As that is when Naruto was brought out and the rider returned after listening to his master's orders. Congratulations, Naruto Uzumaki no Mikaze. You have fulfilled your task, and henceforth is given back your life. Now, as a reward from Kami and Yami as well, 2 of my annoying sisters, they wanted to grant you a gift as well. What would it be? Let me know. Let there be peace. I'm sorry, what? Let there be peace for all. All of them needs peace in their life. No more war. Wow, you could have asked for many things, kid. Even revenge. And yet all you asked for is peace. Now I know why my sister have asked for this wish. And to be honest, I hate them. Oh well. Anyway, a promise is a promise and a wish is a wish. With a snap of his finger, the wish was granted. It has been done. And you all, he said, looking at the Kage as they flinched, behave now. As the Shinigami disappeared in black flames. As now Naruto stood there, turning back to his family and grabbing a kunai, and cutting his finger as the red blood dropped now. It's done. I'm normal. I'm back. Naruto said with a smile, as everyone was happy, and the Kages even thanked him as well for getting rid of the demons, realizing the gravity of the situation they were in, and how it all just happened in a blink of an eye, and the rider being able to defeat them with the help of the Shinigami. It was something else in its own right, a sight to behold, and the stories will be told to the next generation. But as of now, we see Naruto standing atop of the Kage monument. You ready, Spider? Obviously, partner. As Naruto transformed into the Ghost Spider, as the Ghost Spider still roams Konoha streets, protecting them, and sending those of the damned spirits back to hell, where they belong. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story of, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. As this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing out for the day. Peace!